password. The subject we all bad at. But you won't be bad at that after watching this video, because in this video we are going to install and configure KeePassXC. So what is KeePassXC? Simple. KeePassXC is just a fork of an open source password manager called KeePass. But the difference is KeePassXC uses Qt5 libraries, which means it's available on multi-platform. So you know it's available on Linux, Windows as well as in MacOS. So why should we use KeePassXC instead of using other password managers, you might ask. Actually, in my opinion, there are three reasons for that. The reason number one is it's completely free and open source. So even you can take a look at their source code. I think it's available on GitHub. So you know that's how the open source work. The second main reason for that is it is completely offline. So they are storing everything on a local database file, actually encrypted local database file. So KeePassXC have a great industry standard encryption algorithms. The reason number three is they are providing the features which paid password managers have. As example, Chrome extension, the password generator and the other stuff. So those are the things which I especially need to mention you guys. So let's begin the installation process of the KeePassXC. Okay, to download KeePassXC, all you need is to open your favorite web browser and then you need to type keepassxc.org. So as always, the link is in the description as well. So in here, you need to click on this download button. So as you can see, there are some sections for Linux, macOS, Windows and also for the source code as well. So as you can see, I am using Windows. So there are two sections for Windows installer. As you can see, the legacy installer which is supported for Windows 7, 8 and 8.1, and there is also something called installer which is supported for Windows 10 and 11. So as you can see, I am using Windows 11. So I need to click on this. So if you are using Windows 7, 8, 8.1, you need to click on this. Otherwise, if you are using 10 or 11, just click on this MSI installer. So as you can see, it's going to download this. I already downloaded this, so I'm not going to download this again. So to install KeePassXC in your computer, you need to double click on that installer which we downloaded previously. So after you double click on that, you can see it has started a setup wizard. So let's click next. So in here you need to accept this license. So I'm going to accept that. And in here it will ask for a path. So just give a path to store the files, and you can see there are two checkbox. So first one is shortcut. I need a shortcut on my desktop, and the second one is auto start on login. So I need to do that also. So I have clicked everything. So let's click next, and we have successfully prepared our installer. So let's click on install button. So it will ask for the admin rights. Click yes. So as you can see, it has successfully installed. So let's click on finish. So it will ask you if you need to check the updates. So of course I need to do that. So let's click on yes. So if you done everything correctly, your KeePass will be look like this. So in here, as you can see, there are three options for import a password file. So import from CSV, import from OnePass and import from KeePass1. So as example, let's say you previously had a password manager and you have decided to change your password manager to KeePassXC. So to move your passwords, you can actually export them as CSV and then import them to this password manager. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to create a new database. So let's click on create new database button, and here you can give a name for your database. So let me give a name. So we can also give a description. So once you fill all those, let's click on continue. And here in the encryption settings you can keep those values as default, but if we go to advanced settings you can see there are some options we can adjust. So let's say if you need to change this, if you need to change the encryption algorithm, you can click on this drop down and you can select a encryption algorithm. So they have AES, 2FISH and CHA-20. So all those algorithms are great for encryption. So I'm going to keep this as default and this one also as default. And in here transform rounds, you can actually benchmark this and keep this score. So I'm going to benchmark this and I'm going to keep this value. So others I'm not going to change. So let's click on continue. So this is the important part. So you need to enter master password for your database. So let's think that like this. So this is the password which is going to protect your all passwords. Okay, so make sure to give a good password for this. So I'm going to give a good password for this. So make sure to make your password a bit lengthy, as well as make sure to mix your password with the special characters as well. By doing that, your password will be much harder to break. So there are some additional protections as well. There are option for key file and YubiKey challenge. Okay, once you fill out those, just click on done. So your password file, actually your KeePass will ask for a location. So let me move this to somewhere, let's say desktop. And in here I'm going to, actually you can give a name for this. So let me give a name. So if we save that, as you can see there is a database in here. Okay, so this is the interface of KeePassXC. In the top we have those options, and in here we have option for open database, log database, add a new entry and password generator, as well as settings. So let's create a new password in here. So I'm going to right click on here, and actually let's create a new group first. So new group, I'm going to name this as my mail accounts, and here you can give something, actually you can give a note. Next we have something called expire. So don't check this. If you need to check this, you can check this and you can select a expire date for this. So I'm not going to do that. I don't need to expire those group. So others, actually keep them as default. And in here, the important part, you can specify auto type in here. So I will explain that later. So let me click on this use default auto type, and here you can see some options in here as well. So if we go to icon, you can specify a icon. So I'm going to specify an icon. Let's see the icons actually first. So I have given a custom icon which is this, and the others are inactive. So I'm going to keep those things as default, and I'm just given a icon to this. So let's click on OK. So we have created a new group. So let's create a new entry. So you need to click on this plus thing in the top. So if we click that, you can see we have a new entry field. So let's give a title first. So we have given a title. So in here you need to enter your username. So I'm going to enter test. So this is the best part. So if you already have a password, you can enter it here, or you can also generate a password. So if I click on this button which is in the corner, if I click that, as you can see, it has opened the password generator. So if I click on this, you can see the password which we had generated. So you can adjust the length, and you can also specify what you need to have in your password character types. So I need to have all those things including ASCII. So actually let's make this somewhere around here, which is about then 120 bit. So this is the password which I have generated. So you can also click on this copy password for copy the password into your clipboard. So as you can see, the password quality is excellent. So usually keep this value above 120 bits. It's good if you need to have an excellent password. So remember that. And the next thing I need to mention is this passphrase. If you need to specify some kind of words, dictionary words, you can generate them in here as well. So you can actually adjust the word count. So I'm not going to adjust the, actually I'm not going to use the passphrase. So this is the password which I have generated. So let's copy this and let's click on this apply password. So in here in the URL section you can specify a URL as well. So this is actually not important to us right now because we are not going to use the browser extension in this video. So you can enter tags as well. So I'm going to enter some tags. So here you can have notes as well. So I don't need notes right now, but if you tick this and if you type something, it will be here as a note. So I'm not going to have notes. And you can also specify an expire date for this. If you regularly change your passwords, you can set an expire date and this will notify you. So in the advanced section you can also add attachments for this as well. So you can also give an icon as well. So I'm going to give something like this. And here in the auto type section you can actually use the previous default auto type. Another thing which I need to specially mention you is downloading the Favicon. So if you don't like those default icons, you can download the Favicon as well. It's not working currently, so we are going to fix that as well. So I have entered other things, so let's click on OK. So to fix that Favicon problem, we can go to settings and here you need to go to security, and here you need under privacy you need to click on this use DuckDuckGo service to download website icon. So tick that and hit OK. So in here just right click on this and select download Favicon. So it will going to download the Favicon. As you can see, our problem has fixed. Okay, so next I'm going to show you how to use the auto type functionality of this KeePass password manager. Actually it is a great feature in KeePass. So in the bottom you can see something called auto type in here. So click on that. You can see the default sequence is username, tab, password, and password, enter. So it's going to first enter my username as example test, and it will press the tab button and it will type the next actually the password. So it will type the password and it will hit enter. So this scenario is great for something like two field filling in a same page, as example something which asks username and the password in the bottom. So it will fill out those and it will hit enter to sign in. I am going to show you how to do that. So you can perform auto type action by clicking here as well as right click, perform auto type, and control shift V. So let's use the keyboard shortcut. So let's say you are in a sign in field right now. So this is the signing field. Now to perform auto type, you need to press Alt and tab key on your keyboard and select the KeePassXC, and here you need to click on the password entry which you need to automatically fill out. So in this case I have only one Gmail, so I'm going to select that, and next I'm going to press Ctrl Shift and V. So it will ask, do you need to perform auto type in the previously active window? Of course. So I'm going to click on yes. So as you can see, it has automatically filled out my username, and it has automatically pressed tab key, and it has filled out my password, and it also hit that enter button as well. So that's how the auto type functionality of the KeePass works. So I will bring separate videos about using the Chrome extension with KeePassXC and also syncing a single database with multiple devices. So before ending up the video, you know what to do. Make sure to subscribe the channel, share this video as much as you can, and also make sure to like this video. Definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button, because you know I'm bringing more interesting and useful content like this one in the future. So don't miss that chance. Make sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that bell icon. So make sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Links are in the description as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.